Hello, how are you?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Good.
I
What
was
are you
gone
looking at?
yesterday because it didn't feel good.
What are you looking at?
I don't know. This camera is messing with me. I'm just looking right at the screen, but I don't think I
You
can
have
set
to
it
look
up
at the
right. I had it up
camera.
there, and then I had it down. I don't know where to look.
Okay, so you have to look at the camera and you're really out of focus.
Am I really?
Yeah.
That didn't help, did it?
Mm-mm. We'll figure it out. Look
How
at
about
we got
now?
flowers from Peggy Damas.
I love her.
Me too. She sends us flowers every year for Valentine's Day.
She's super nice.
I'm gonna take these home with me, Kay.
I realized today how much flattery wins with me every time because we had somebody call this morning that was like, "I love you guys," and all of a sudden, I'm like, "Hey, let's talk for a minute. How you doing? How was your day? I like compliments."
Thank you, Peggy.
Thank you, Peggy.
We love them. They're so pretty.
Hey, what are you gonna do with the vase afterwards?
I keep the vases for when I buy other flowers to put them in there.
Do you call it a vase or do you call it a vase?
I call it a vase.
Okay. Is there a difference between a vase and a vase?
I don't know the answer to that. Yeah, the way it sounds stupid.
I
That's the
didn't know.
it sounds stupid the other way. All
It's
right,
like,
back to focus.
do you see things that are worth a whole bunch of money? You think, how is that, like, who thought of that and why is it worth money? Like the Fabergé eggs. Like, first of all, who thought of that, right? Like somebody was like, let's make a Fabergé egg, and then they're worth like millions of dollars. Why?
I don't know. I feel that way about some art. Yeah, so Peggy says vase and vase, there's a huge price difference.
So like a vase is decorative and has like
You
gemstones.
spell it the same way, vase versus okay. V
Because
A
I would
VAHZ.
Oh, there's an actual. I thought it was like a VASE, but with that little at the end of the E.
Yeah, so it says the difference between a vase and a vase is about $100.
Wow. So
Mm-hmm.
then, to your right, would that be considered a vase or a vase? That's a vase. That's a vase.
Probably a vase.
Okay. Peggy, thank you so very much for the flowers, but next time we'd prefer a vase.
No, we don't. Don't listen to him. He doesn't even know. You didn't even know. What are you gonna do this weekend?
Man, I think this weekend's going to be a leisure weekend. I got my kids back this weekend. I haven't seen them in a week, and
So you're gonna just watch the game at home?
they're going to watch the game at home. I think I'm going to turn this weekend into a project weekend. I was looking at my backyard, and the weather's getting so much nicer now. Like, I wonder if people go to their backyards like around this time of the year and be like, "Whoa, I really let that go," and then get it ready for the summer.
Yeah,
So
probably.
I'm in. Whoa, I really let that go mode.
I thought you were getting your backyard ready. I thought you've been working on your backyard.
Nay, I've been working on the hot tub, getting the chemicals ready again, and getting it heated back up because that took a couple days.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl with my family, and they've been given specific instructions on when they're allowed to talk, when they're not allowed to talk, who's allowed to hold the remote, and it's their house.
Yeah.
If they would like my presence, I have rules.
Okay, but see, this is fair because you've kind of gotten the short end of the stick on the last few Super Bowls as far as like where you go, what you eat, commercials, stuff like that.
Yes, yes. And I need to be in control, especially of this halftime and these commercials in this year. So I'm gonna have one TV on low in the bedroom, and then we're all gonna watch the game on the biggest TV, which is in the living room. And then that way, if I have to check anything out, I can run into the other bedroom and rewind and do what I gotta do.
You got really mad earlier when we were talking about people pausing live TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
cannot
not a thing for
pause
you.
the Super Bowl. Yes, the rules. So the rules.
Are we talking about your Instagram post today?
Yeah, we could talk about my Instagram post. So I posted yesterday, not like a dating ad, just exactly what I wanted. I put wanted companion. and I broke it down exactly what I am looking for. Here's what I'm looking for. Here's who I am as a person. Hit me up. And a lot of ladies were into it. I thought they would make fun of me, but they're like, put it out there, girl. Tell them exactly what you want. And that's what I did.
I am willing to bet that your insecurities about that were squashed quickly because I'm going to put money that your DMs lit up.
Yeah, and I had a couple girlfriends go, I've been thinking about doing something similar to this. God love your confidence, girl. Yeah, like I put just Mr. Right Now. I'm just looking for a companion. And then I went through and I said like who I am as a person. And then what I'm like the companion I'm looking for. And then your requirements. Everybody was laughing at the valid driver's license.
I really like that.
Isn't that
That's a
cool?
really good idea.
And of course, I had one guy hit me up and be like, I'm 31. Well, can you read the requirements?
What's the
31,
requirement? What's the age requirement?
35.
How old?
35 plus.
Okay. Well, okay, it's a fair question though, because in my brief foray into dating, I have found that what one says they want and what they're willing to compromise on are two different things.
Yeah. The ladies around here, yeah. The bar
Like,
is
I'm very clear. I don't want any more kids. In fact, I just talked to my doctor a couple of days ago. And I was like, I was trying to set up that dude appointment, and he goes, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Hey man, I'm 43. I got 2 kids. I'm going through a divorce. I don't need any more. Take it all. Whatever you got to do."
I'm so mad that I allowed my OB to talk me out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so mad. Because I was already going to have a C-section, so she could have just gone and done it. And she totally like guilt tripped me in doing it so early. Early. But then I had Joe go and get one. Get it done.
Yeah, that's got to be a well, okay, because for women it's not as reversible as it is for men, right?
Well, and it's a surgery, it's a whole procedure for us. But since I was already having a C-section, it would have made it not as difficult. Like they got to cut us open. You guys get like a little slit like this.
Like if that. And it's an in and out, and we go home the next day and we get some frozen peas, and that's well, my buddy Nick had his. Like he was in good enough spirits that I door dashed him frozen peas and Swedish meatballs that day, just to kind of give him a hard time,
Yeah.
But I feel like, I guess I'm kind of late to the party on this one, I guess, but like when it comes to birth control and stuff like that, like I know for the last however many decades, centuries, has been put on women, but like this seems like the easiest, least impactful, least invasive way to do birth control is to like, I'm in and out in 20 minutes and you guys have to go through a whole procedure. This is a little better.
I have a lot of jokes for the in and out in 20 minutes. I'll put that aside. Okay.
Don't give me that much credit.
Still wrap it up, Nick Cannon. Seriously. Yeah.
But yeah, so I think I'm going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know guys in this building who have 0 kids and didn't get questioned by their doctor when they got a little.
Yeah.
And I was on baby number 2 and a stepmom of another, and she still gave me a hard time. And
are you sure you don't want to go for a 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th?
And I should have put my.
Once it's done, you can't be pregnant anymore and be hungry all the time and have swollen feet and be hormonal. So, like, really think about that.
Yeah, that's the other thing. A woman goes in and tells the doctor that they're in pain, and the doctors are like, "Oh," a man goes in, and all of a sudden you get a script for some Norco. It's the truth.
I don't know.
Because I wanted to get an IUD, but I read a whole thing the other day about how painful it is, and then all they do is go take some Tylenol. Like there's no painkillers given.
Like painful all the time or just initially?
Initially and when they take it out.
Okay.
Because that's what I wanted to go to, because that stops your period. Yeah, see, Jennifer, they asked her like 30 times before they did it.
Is it reversible in women?
Yeah, I think so.
It is? Okay.
I
Okay.
don't think it's as easy as it's to reverse men. Yeah.
Peach.
Yeah, I know.
I love, I
So,
love, I love our family members up in here.
yeah. Yeah,
Oh man, yeah. Well,
when
fingers crossed.
yeah, I've been trying to make an appointment, and then I read that article about how painful it is, and
I wonder
yeah.
how long that pain lasts for too. That's the part. Like, I don't mind. I don't mind pain as long as it's not lasting. Like, if it's an initial, but if it's going to be there for a few days, I'd rather not.
Well, in the article, it said that one woman has had two, and there was a significant difference of when a male OB was inserting and taking out than when a female was.
Okay.
You guys just rip us open. I have.
I'm not an OB.
It's your fault, though. You're sitting over there being a man. You don't
I'm
know
trying to be responsible so that you don't
privilege.
have to.
You don't know anything except privilege.
I'm trying to be responsible so you don't have to.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
This is for the people,
Thanks.
or to not make more people.
Wow. All right. So I'm watching the game with the family on Sunday. I got flowers from Peggy, so I won't be crying too much on Monday, I guess. Yeah. So half a day. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cook a lot for the game. I'm doing ribs, cheese dip, and wings, and then my sister's doing brats and a pretzel bun.
For Super Bowl, only sub sandwiches.
That's all
That's
you're
like
gonna
my
eat?
jam. Huh?
You're gonna make them yourself, or do you go buy them somewhere?
No, I always make them myself, and they're not very good. I'm not a very good sub sandwich maker, but I've just always done sub sandwiches on Super Bowl, so that's just what I'm gonna keep doing.
How do you suck at making a sandwich? Is it because of your ADD and you just don't want to put all the work in?
Well, it starts out okay. So what happens is it starts out every single time trying to recreate the way that Subway used to cut their bread, right? So I go through a couple of rolls trying to cut the little part out the middle, and that never really works out right. So then when I finally get mad enough that I just cut the whole thing in the middle, then because I always buy like those big rolls, right? The really soft. Anyway,
Yeah, the French rolls.
so then I finally do it normal. But once I do it normal, I'm already a little frustrated. So then instead of doing everything like in my mind, I've got this beautiful sandwich that's got stuff spilling out the side. But when it's all said and done and I'm frustrated, I just kind of throw a whole bunch of salami on there and some mayonnaise and mustard and go sit back down.
Just
Because I
cut the
try and get
from the
I
beginning.
try and get all like saving money. So I try and like shred my own lettuce, but I never do it right. You know, like I never do any of it right, but it's just kind of fun to try.
Why don't you just cut it? Why are you shredding it? You're putting it through like a grater?
I tried once.
But if you cut it at the right angle, it shreds itself.
See, I'm doing this and it's not coming out well.
Tiffany, don't help him. It's a sandwich. Might as well just get on here and be like, go make me a sandwich. I can't do it. That's what men do when they want us to do it. I can't do it as good as you.
Is that an option?
Get out of here. Tiffany, don't do it for him. We're going to go. Happy Valentine's Day. Have fun on Sunday. Be safe. I'll be here on Monday. Clown Shoes over there is taking the week off. Bye, you guys.